we did this a long time ago. This guy Behizy, he's a huge Trump fan, and he I guess he left YouTube. Maybe he got bounced. Yeah, he went to Locals. He's on Truth, of course. This kid, he was like a kid when all this shit started. Like, he's been a Trump fan since 2015. He started out on YouTube. I want to see what his take on it is. Oh God!
Something very dangerous is happening right.
Oh no!
Now, Steve.
You're something very dangerous. Someone stole half your furniture.
Bannon revealed this to Charlie Kirk this morning.
There's another grand jury coming together on January 6th. The Washington Post reported it. They just reported a couple names. There were 35 senior members of MAGA.
Senior members of MAGA? Sorry. Thanks, Steve Bannon. Congratulations. You've finally crossed the line. You have taken MAGA from a colloquialism around a section of the Republican Party and turned it into a terrorist organization. It's like the Proud Boys now. MAGA is now an organization with leadership. And according to Steve Bannon, they are in charge somehow. They are senior leadership in MAGA. Therefore, MAGA itself is, I guess, announced as a way to go, dumb fuck.
Republicans, supporters of Donald Trump, that were the FBI rolled in on, right? When they didn't.
Well, some of them they walked up to, I think.
To do it. Remember, all these people have lawyers. All their lawyers are very well known. No.
Mm-mm.
The jackbooted Gestapo's got to show up at their door and make a big display of this.
Just for the record, if you want to know what the jackbooted Gestapo does when they show up someplace, go watch the first 15 minutes of Inglourious Bastards. That's what happens when the jackbooted Gestapo shows up. What these assholes got was an invite to sit down in front of a grand jury. Go fuck yourself.
So there's so much going on that people don't even know at so many levels.
Well, then enlighten us, dipshit.
Steve, can you reiterate that? You said there were 35 FBI raids yesterday. I consider myself well-read. I didn't see that anywhere. Can you elaborate on that?
I've been reported. I'm breaking that news right here. There, if you go to the Washington Post story, think.
Yeah, he just said what you thought he said. Hold on.
Josh Dawsey's story, if your staff pulls it, Charlie, they mentioned, I think, 5 names, Boris Epstein being one of them, but I think there's 5 people. There were 35. 35. FBI went to 35 yesterday. All these people have lawyers. They all know who the lawyers are. They didn't serve these subpoenas to the lawyers. They want to make a big display of it. They want to take.
No, they had to get their phones.
A bunch of their devices.
Right. They're concerned that these people, if they go to their lawyers and say, turn over your phone, that these people will commit further crimes hiding the contents of their phones. So they meet with them in person. They go, hey, how you doing? Here's a subpoena. I have a search warrant as well. Give me your phone right fucking now. Any electronic device you have on you. And this is your home. We're going to take the ones that you have here. You call your lawyer.
This is the FBI trying to roll in and trying to be muscle.
So we don't have complete confirmation of the details, right?
Yeah, but don't let that stop you. Feel free to talk about how this is Banana Republic, Gestapo, Nazism, something like that.
Now, Harmeet Dillon tweeted this in reply.
Okay. So we're just going to be reading other people's. That's what you do now online.
Can't confirm this happened to many Trump allies I know as well.
Again, calling them Trump allies. Keep doing that.
Trump spokeswoman replied, "We will not be intimidated."
No, but you will hand over your devices and show up for a grand jury. I don't give a shit if you're intimidated or not, dummy. Nobody gives a fuck about their moral feelings, their emotions, or their whether they're clutching their pearls or not. Nobody cares. Hand over your devices. Show up for the grand jury. If you think you're going to incriminate yourself, you have the right to plead the fifth. Otherwise, start talking.
This is a very dangerous precedent. Prayer is an absolute necessity.
I'm sure a lot of them are doing it. I'm just here to tell you it's not going to change anything. If you're involved in a crime, prayer will not give you an alibi. Your Honor, I was praying at the time.
Not a choice. It seems the raid on Mar-a-Lago was to just normalize
Okay, it was not a raid and also not Mar-a-Lago.
this behavior. So they're coming after every single person that has an allegiance to Donald Trump.
No, they're not. You're in the clear, Behizy. Nobody gives a fuck. They are not coming.
Are they making the claim that Trump is hiding more secret documents and he's
Yeah, but that's not related to this. These guys are involved in the January 6th attack.
keeping them at his allies' homes? They think Trump's
No.
a retard? If he
It's unrelated to the search. I can't tell you. I don't know how they feel, honestly.
if he's hiding documents, he wouldn't put his friend's safety in jeopardy for that.
Yes, Donald Trump would never throw someone under the bus for himself or hide his criminality underneath someone else. Don Jr. signed everything while he was in office.
This is crazy because yesterday, Paul Sperry, who Donald Trump has praised recently, I think I referenced this dude a couple times in my live streams.
I don't doubt it.
He talks extensively about the Durham investigation.
I'm sorry. The what? The what? The Durham. Yes. You mean the thing that hasn't actually, that's been dicking around for and is amounted to nothing? That thing? That thing, right?
He posted yesterday that the
good.
DOJ and the FBI are planning more raids on Trump's properties and Mar-a-Lago. You want to know?
First of all, that's his assumption. He's saying that, but anybody could point to the fact that Trump obviously was transporting these things to other places, that they're going to go serve a search warrant at these other places.
Something crazier? Dana
Yes.
Nessel is appointing a special prosecutor to investigate Matt DePerno in relation to his role in Antrim County, Michigan. We're talking about a month and a half before the election. Matt DePerno's running for Attorney General. Dana Nessel is his opponent. She's weaponizing her office to target her opponent weeks before an election. You want to know the more bizarre part?
That you can't just keep... So you're trying to tell me that running for office doesn't protect you from the consequences of committing a crime. That's weird.
Work Matt DePerno did in Antrim, Michigan.
So, if the sheriff is after me for robbing a bank, the best thing I can do is run for sheriff. That'll work. You can't arrest me. Why? Did you cross the county line? Nope. I'm running for sheriff.
Was court approved. You want to know what's even more bizarre? The lead plaintiff
Your love for Donald Trump, it's very weird. It's really weird.
in the lawsuit was the Secretary of State's office, represented by the Attorney General. Dana Nessel is investigating Matt DePerno for the work he did in a lawsuit she was involved in. So with all this prosecution going on, I wish
Okay, he meant to say persecution.
our law enforcement would have some different priorities. For example, addressing what's going on in San Francisco right now. Or the thing that went on in Memphis. Or look at the shooters in Detroit. Or the MS-13 presence in the West Coast. Maybe they could look at the border. They could look at the drugs pouring in.
Yeah, these are different law enforcement groups, both local and in terms of DHS or the Customs and Border Patrol. That doesn't have anything to do with election fraud or the attack on the Capitol. We have people that can do those things. We don't. If there's a serial killer on the loose and the state police and everybody are after him, they don't stop trying to solve sexual assaults and people who defraud old people of their Social Security checks, dumb fuck.
But no, some documents are way more important.
This isn't related to the documents there.
Documents they could have fabricated the existence of.
Well, then why do they even, maybe that's what they're busy doing.
And the new narrative is that Trump is probably hiding more documents that could be very dangerous for national security. You know what's more dangerous for national security?
Him running again. Him being president again. Everyone in the country having being 75 pounds overweight.
Fraudulent elections.
I see. Good. All right. Well, we don't have to worry about that because Trump lost fair and square.
Take your pick, pricks. Thanks for watching. Pray for everyone getting raided right now.
So we're not supposed to pray for anyone?
By the way, I'm not 100% confirming this, but
No. I mean, but you are confirming that that people are bad, just that not that they're doing bad things. They're just bad anyways.
there's a few people that I find credible confirming it, so I have to believe it. Plus,
Right. You have to.
it's the FBI. I wouldn't put anything past them. Thank you everyone so much for watching. God bless, and I'll see you later.
Every single
No,
American should be afraid of.
I gotta
They're
say,
the party of identity.
no, you won't. Like occasionally when you take off, like you jump onto, like when we monkey branch to another video where like we see where this one goes, the algorithm gives us, we can work our way through. Like it becomes almost like a rabbit hole